Hey guys, welcome back to Nolan's Garden. Today I'll be doing a little Thai basil potting because these are the cuttings I took a couple weeks back, so they're finally ready to be potted up. So there are two cuttings in here. I put another one in a couple days later, so this is the one I put in a couple days later. There's small, very small root nodes coming out of the stem, as you may be able to see, and at the very end there's a couple roots. But the first cutting that I put in, the one that I did a tutorial on, has much longer roots and it's a lot bigger. So this is the cup that I'll be using. There are 5 little drainage holes at the very bottom. I don't know if that will be enough, but we'll find out. Some soil from a previous video, mint potting up. So top right hand corner of your screen, and as my dog walks by, she'll make a lot of noise. So I'll just place some soil into this cup. It's a little bit hard to do one-handed, so I may end up turning off the camera. And this cup is very light, so it will blow over in the wind. It's a little bit breezy, but this is early morning. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's early morning, midday-ish. So it's quite breezy, and I'm just doing it one-handed, one shovel at a time. Try not to spill, but probably will spill sometime. So slowly shoveling it in, and at this point I pretty much gave up. I'd rather just turn off the camera and do it off camera. So that's what I will be doing. So the next time you see me, it's when it's full. So now that it's full, I compress it just a little bit so that there's not that many air pockets, and I have a little stick. I'll be poking some holes in it so that the stems can just slide in. 2 holes for 2 cuttings. The first one that I'll be doing is the one that has long roots, and just making the hole a little bit wider because there are a lot more roots on this plant. So just stick that in, make sure it's deep in there, and pack it in just a little bit with a stick, and then stick the next cutting in. And then at the end, you should end up with something like this. And I dropped the cup, like I said, so the soil kind of fell out. But it's all fine. I'll just sprinkle it back in and compress it with my thumb. So we're pretty much done at this point. Just gonna water it in with the water that I used to propagate them, just so that the water doesn't go to waste, since in California we are in a drought. So just pouring the rest of the water back in, and quite a bit of water actually, making sure that the water flows out of the bottom drainage holes easily. And as you can see, there is just a little puddle on the dirt. Just compressing it in, cleaning off the leaves, and the water will slowly drain out. So let's place this with all my other plants. This is going on my front porch or front door, and it's with habanero, lemongrass. This is a future video, and this cucumber plant that has a lot of spider mites and leaf miter damage. But this is a little sneak peek of what we got growing. That will be like part 5, I believe, or part 4, I don't know. Habanero plants out here because on my balcony it wasn't doing anything, just taking up space. So this Thai basil is right there, and then on the right side of my front door there's a tall cucumber plant, about 7 feet tall. Got a lot of flowers and baby cucumbers, but I moved it out here because there was a struggle with pollination on my balcony, so hopefully the bees can come by and do their job. So this is pretty much the end of the video, just cleaning off the leaves of the Thai basil, making sure that they are in nice and snug in the soil. Water's draining out nice and easily, I guess. Very perfect. Very nice for what I need. And just finish doing some couple last minute finish ups. So There is a little bit of yellowing in the leaves because this was hydroponically grown and then moved outside to pretty much direct sunlight. So yellowing leaves, 100% okay. I'm personally not going to do anything to it. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.